Turn everything up in the headphones right fucking now, nigga.
See, my headphones came off with that bullshit.
Because it's about to get crazy in here. Listen. If this don't this for everybody that, if you went to work today, I'm playing this because my boy SaVon ain't heard it, but I'm trying to get him right. Let's go. What he said.
Oh, this shit hard.
Turn it off.
Oh, this shit hard.
Turn it off.
Nah,
We gotta restart it. We gotta restart it.
When that bass drop,
This shit was crazy.
boy.
I feel like Funk Flex in
That
this
shit
bitch.
hard.
Hold on, one more again. Look.
Now I see why he be restarting shit.
Where the bombs at? We need the bombs.
This shit kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Kinda.
Yeah. Go get you some motivation. You been locked in the house, ain't doing shit. Listen to what he got to say to you. Hold on. Niggas is haters, they ain't goons. And still ain't amused. $100K, you and your little man getting split in two. Listen, welcome back to the Need to Know podcast on Patreon. I just wanted to start it with some good vibes.
That did set the tone.
Kind of like it's kind of like my mood. This has been the soundtrack to my life for the past week.
It's
SaVon,
been
I'm
on
surprised you. Yeah, it's been on repeat, Pierre.
Okay.
SaVon, I'm surprised.
I like it.
This supposed to be your era, like.
Nah, it is.
That's
It's definitely my feeling. Bro, I
What's
haven't
up?
been tapped into music. I haven't been listening to music. I have not felt inspired by any music. That's a great song. That is a phenomenal song. If
Yeah.
I was going to the gym, I would play that every single
time.
day.
Every day.
I'm not in the gym right now.
Wait,
Like, I'm going to be honest with you.
but calisthenics.
Like,
Facts.
I don't do that.
You don't do
I
calisthenics?
have not done that.
He waiting for Drake to drop. That's what it is.
I have not done
Oh,
that.
shit.
I don't work out to Drake.
Yeah,
I might take a song or two.
You work out the old school way.
Yeah.
Just don't eat food.
Yeah.
And it's been working.
Yeah. And I got to get back to eating food because I don't even recognize myself. I'm like, wait,
My
nigga,
man
what the
is
fuck?
skinny.
What do you mean? You think you lost too much weight?
I think I'm losing too much
He's
weight.
swimming.
I think
You
I gotta.
He's swimming in that hood.
Yeah, this is a
I don't
large.
lost too much
That's a
weight.
large?
This is a large. Yeah.
Nah. Fear God should be cut
It do.
bigger.
It
I
is.
feel you.
It is cut
Yeah.
bigger, but yeah, I feel like I just got to get back to it. But
Yeah.
that song in particular, it's hard.
Brought
It's
you
fire.
back.
I love
OD.
it.
It brought
But
you back?
I have not been inspired to listen to music. I haven't. I can't lie to you.
Well, I won't lie to you, man. I've been having some difficulty. I don't know if I'm really taking what we do seriously, or if music is just not, grasp me the same way it did. See, I'm very big on. You can't complain about music that you haven't listened to,
Oh yeah.
right? I'm really big on that shit.
Yeah, people would
so-
just sit there and be like, yeah, it sucks. Everything sucks.
I don't know if I agree with
like-
that. Like,
I did that.
You can't judge the music, but
Yeah.
you can complain about it because
Yeah.
if the music is good, it would be in your orbit.
Yeah.
But to an extent, though,
don't
because
know.
there's been times where
don't
somebody has told me some that I would agree, trust some is good, and I still don't get to it because I'm divulging in other content.
Yeah.
No, I think people, especially like this year and last year, people's attention spans are just so short that they really don't sit and actually listen to the album. They're just
Yeah.
like, they play it once, they're like, oh, this shit sucks. And then everyone's like, okay, it sucks. And then no one listens to it.
Right.
But then when you sit and listen to it, you're like, yo, this is fire.
Like it's
yeah.
some sneak, and I do new music every Friday.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for me, I kind of give myself like homework. Like, damn, Alex, how many albums dropped
Yeah.
today?
The Lucy's get me. If the Lucy's fire, I'm definitely checking out the album.
If the Lucy's fire, check out the album.
It's funny because I was looking for music and I came across Emotional Oranges. I like their music. They came out with a project. I didn't know the project dropped, so I listened to, I think it's like maybe 6, 7, 8 songs, something like that. Something real short, concise, really, really good.
They make
I
some good
like
music.
their music.
They
Like,
make some
they're
good
very
music.
like unique.
I enjoy Emotional Oranges. It's
Yeah.
fun.
music.
They
So
make
I've been
good
listening to them, but even then, it's just like, it's because I was already a fan of theirs.
Okay.
And it's been so long since they dropped, so I've been listening. But music has not pulled me. Like, I feel like TikTok and YouTube is the number one competitor for music. Because the moments that I would be listening to music, I'm listening to content.
In
I'm
terms of
listening-
retention?
Yeah.
Just retention, entertainment value, everything. Like, I don't see a moment in my day where I have to or feel compelled to listen to music. It's like a mood for me. But I've always been that guy. Like I've never been the major music person. So like to you, hearing you say that, that's a big deal.
It's a huge
because
deal.
the music industry has your heart. You have your pulse on that. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I've always been casual. I've always been admittedly like, you know,
like
a
I'm
fair
not
weather
Mr.
fan.
Music.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But even to hear like my peers, the two of y'all, like I hold what y'all think in a very high esteem. For y'all to be like, yo, there's nothing really pulling me. That says that I don't feel in the wrong for once when it comes to my music consumption.
And I don't know if it's like music fleeting, because again, right? It's been times where I actually take the time to go listen to the 12 albums I released today. And I go, okay, cool. Now there's some music that stuck with me. I don't know if it's music fleeting versus
the quality.
Right, the quality of the music is fleeting versus
like it doesn't pull you.
Yeah, versus the content that's coming out on a daily basis.
It's just way more fun.
It's grasping me more on a day-to-day basis. Like, you know how an album would keep you for a month? That's kind of what people's platforms have been doing for me as of recently.
Ooh, I would say like my big time that I indulge is I still have a commute to work. So I do start off with, you know, some good tunes, like an Emotional Oranges, like that mood. And then it's weird, like at the gym, I love listening to like a funny podcast while I work out. Like it's like I don't know. Like that's really my bag. Like I don't listen to music at the gym. I feel like that's like really weird. But I agree with like what everybody's saying. I haven't been like listening to music nonstop either this year, which is I'm just like, damn, what's going on?
What's going on?
When I was working out and I was listening to music, I would listen to the music while like I was lifting or while I was doing anything like resistance.
Like 50 Cent.
But it's
Many men.
Once the cardio portion of my workout came, I wanted to go to a podcast.
Like an entertaining thing.
Because it would just pass the time a little bit more. Like the music is almost like a clock. I know when the hook is coming. I know when the bridge is coming. I know when it ends. All right, that was a 3-minute and 46-second song. That means I only did this workout for 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
This is exactly what goes through my mind.
Whereas if I'm just listening to the Brilliant Idiots, I'm on that Stairmaster for as long as my body can fucking do it, opposed to just saying, holy shit, this is the longest 3 minutes of my life.
Okay, see,
what's so true
listening
about
to pause at the gym isn't crazy, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
depending on what you're doing. Now, if you bench pressing,
and you listen to the pods,
I don't want to hear Joe Budden unless he's on the Slaughterhouse remix.
I like it because it like distracts me. It distracts me.
Like I just got tattooed, right? And you know how like you sitting on the chair for like hours. I couldn't listen to music, so I was definitely listening to mad podcasts because it killed the time.
See, you know what? Maybe we're prioritizing what's killing our time in a different space, right? Like, see, like you said, music, 2-minute song, 3-minute song. These days, 20-minute album.
Yeah.
And it feels so like fleeting. But when you get like a piece of content that's about an hour long, you kind of feel like your brain is working with it more, like it's being fed more. Like,
and it's new.
Yeah.
Like it's a new episode.
Something that's really fucking with me is I'm Mr. Windows down. Yo, what we doing?
Bumping.
Outside. Yo, sunroof open. Everybody hear me coming down the block. What's up? That's my bop. I love doing that shit. Everybody look at me while I come to the store and park my shit and lock it so you can enter the car. Thank you, P. I appreciate
you
you
got
as
the
well.
big body shit.
Thank you.
Big body shit.
Thank you.
Cream inside, peanut butter seats.
Come on.
Gas tank, stay on
Gas
full.
my shit. Gas my shit.
Nice.
Never on
Stay
E.
on full.
Feel me? And these days,
You pull up listening to The
Alright,
Breakfast
y'all
Club.
know what I did? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest
you do?
because it's a safe space.
Okay.
You played our podcast.
Just tell us though. Just tell us.
I'm gonna just tell y'all. All right, so like, I seen like a group of women driving by, and I switched the Breakfast Club to that Meek Mill and Rick Ross joint. I said, oh shit, let me not. I was like, cause I want them thinking I'm some professor or some shit. You feel me? Like, and then that's when I started to think about this shit. Like, damn, hey, you kind of prioritizing this more than music as you're driving. That used to be like it still is. I ain't gonna front, but now I'm realizing I want to hear certain things. Sort of like how SaVon has always said that. These days, I kind of want to hear something specific.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go right to it now. Like, nah, I got to hear this shit right now. I don't give a fuck when it dropped. I don't care what the year was. I need to hear this hook. Like, real love. Like, I needed to hear that shit today.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I was done, I went right back to YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit fuck with me.
I don't even want to say I think there's a sense of like stimulation that you get outside of new music, because new music they don't make it to stimulate you. They make it for numbers. They make it for algorithm. They make it to dance. They make it for playlists. They like there's a goal. Before when Boyz II Men was singing, they was just singing to evoke emotion.
No, I would be watching like music videos, like New Edition music videos. I'm like, did they know how timeless this was gonna be? I think about that like decades later. I'm like, did they know? I think about like, does that make sense? Because now the music that they drop, that people drop now, it's just trendy. Yeah, but that like, Can You Stand the Rain? It sounds so good in 2023.
It's got like it's lyrical.
Like, did you guys know you guys were like?
You just feel, and when I'm listening to whatever it is I'm listening to, for whatever reason I'm listening to it for, like there's certain shows that I'll watch just to put my mind at ease to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to necessarily pay attention to it. I just know this is going to relax my thought, and I'm going to be able to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's me all the time. I'm not going to lie.
Janae Aiko will do that for you.
Yo, that shit is fucking with me, bro.
So, I feel, again, y'all are my music people. I rely on y'all for so much of my musical current knowledge.
Thank you, bro.
Outside of Pierre. You are the least musical nigga that I know, actually.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? If I want to talk NFL, I will call you immediately. But if I want to know anything about music, or if I need to keep my ears to the street, I rely on Alex and Regi. And for them to say, like, there's a shift in their world, in their music consumption,
absolutely.
I'm like, all right, there's an actual shift in the world.
No, I'm kind of with you, because now that Alex said it, I'm like, oh shit.
I'm like, it's
like me, no.
Like, you wanna know how bad it is? Before, I'll take the speaker in the shower, bump my little tune. I'm listening to podcasts
in the shower.
Me too.
Even if it's just
welcome.
Yo, that shit is.
I've been doing this for years, and you call me a weirdo.
I didn't. No, I didn't. Don't lie my name.
You said I was butt naked listening to fucking Joe Budden and Gillian.
I never said that shit.
And I was scrubbing my nuts, and I was listening to Angela.
But why was you doing that?
And you told me, yo, why you fucking with DJ Envy?
DJ. I hear that nigga every morning now.
That's what I'm saying. Why you rubbing your nuts?
It fucked with me. I had to pause.
I'm telling you.
Before I would want to hear a particular album, I'll pick the album like, what is it take? Is it Travis Scott Astro World? Cool. Yeah. Is it Lil Brother's first album? Cool. Now I'm walking in there and I gotta find the 15-minute video on YouTube to cover the shower.
I feel like y'all see me. I'm doing the same thing.
Get out of here.
Me too.
It's so funny to me, and like, I get a little bit of joy. Like it's a little bit of like, I told you so, but I never told y'all. It's just I've been doing this shit for so long.
Like he's always been like this. He's always been like this.
Like I've always had that. That's been my routine. It's the reason why we're here to a degree, because I've been consuming podcasts since 2015.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's also crazy too is, now that you guys are speaking about it, to me, the content stuff is more edifying than the music.
Good word.
Because the content you could get substance from. It invokes thought. You could think consequentially.
You laugh.
But with music, you laugh.
More engaged.
With music nowadays, you don't really get that unless you specifically looking for it.
Yeah, if I'm looking for a feeling.
Yes.
I don't. It's nothing for me to feel.
There's some R&B that's still invoking feeling.
Yes. Yeah.
But
like I know the girls love Cleo Soul's album. Like there's like moments, but overall, I wonder if everybody feels like us, or is it just us?
People don't feel like us. You wanna know how I know that?
Oh shit.
I saw people's comments on our Diddy's Love album. And
don't get me started. Stop.
I want to talk about it.
They fried us.
I figured it out. I don't think they fried us. I think it's the opposite.
I'm like, is this how SaVon feels?
I think it's the opposite.
Because I didn't like the comments, because they were like, yo, that fucking album sucked. I'm like, did you guys listen to it?
That
like,
slap.
I know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yo, we came from love. Think about it. Yo.
I thought he was about to get in his bag. I was waiting for you to really break it down.
We came from love.
Think about it. Like, or we accept love.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the reason why the music isn't sticking with us these days is that it's not
toxic.
It's not that it's or invoking an emotion in us that we feel strongly about, right? So here come Diddy trying to just be love. It's
positive.
all positive love vibes for the whole album. And motherfuckers is not on that. Niggas is on hate. You feel me? Drill was a big part of like the New York scene for at least 3 to 4 years. And people don't know subconsciously what it did to their brain.
It's like a rewiring.
It's like a rewiring, like, yo, fuck, I want to spit on a nigga. I wanna, you feel me?
Like it changed your palate.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I don't think most people are on love. So it's like, okay, I get it. If you're not on that, you don't want to hear that. And you're going to go digest other things. You know?
I think overall, there's just no feeling. There's no message. You get even with Diddy, it feels like a higher quality DJ Khaled album. Like it feels like a compilation.
Okay.
All right. Let me say
it.
It feels like a compilation. Like
Okay,
I get it.
sure,
He put his touch on it. I get the messaging behind it.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right. And I hate to be this person, but I just to be real about the situation. Like, yes, Diddy's doing a lot of great things. He's promoting a message of love. But when you got a 30-year history of some shaky shit on your name, it's kind of hard for me to accept that.
He's trying to change.
I get it, and I respect it, but again, it comes with a grain of salt. Like there's nobody who's truly authentic. And then like even the J. Cole verse, phenomenal verse that just came out with what was it called?
The secret recipe.
The secret recipe.
Now put some respect on Yachty.
I won't.
I don't know.
Wait.
Put some respect on Yachty. Yo.
I won't.
Why not, bro? Put some respect on Yachty.
I'm a hater.
Why are you a hater?
Because why is he nice?
What do you like? What kind of question?
Why
Is that rhetorical? Yeah, okay, that was
He's killing
rhetorical.
shit.
I know.
He's killing it.
I'm with you.
I'm a hater.
I'm with you.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. I like
with
that
you.
went
I see what you're saying.
there.
I see what you're saying. I don't like the Yachty hate because he's actually pushing the genre.
He's good.
Yeah, he's actually trying something
The
new.
Tizo touchdowns of the world. Elliot,
yeah.
Elliot and B-Dot just sat down with him. He's a young man who makes
Don't know who that
he
is.
makes alternative music. He doesn't even make rap.
Okay.
Something's
Drake-
telling me. Yeah.
I've
He's
never
like very
heard that
different.
song.
He's
never
making
heard of it either.
alternative. He's a black man.
Okay.
We can start there. He's black,
Okay.
and he's making alternative music. And Drake actually recently just said it's probably the best project he's heard in recent time in a very long time. Solely because it made him feel something. There's a lot of messaging on it, but that's how we kind of reverse this. Like, there's gonna be newer people that we don't want to fully get a torch to yet, but they're the ones that's gonna do it differently and invoke certain things in us.
I think I know what it is too.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. There's two things that came to mind when you were saying that.
Yeah.
The first thing is, obviously, generations are changing. We're getting older.
We are.
So much like previous generations before, we don't connect with what's happening
The
today.
kids ain't on love.
The kids, like, it's just different, right? But I think there's another factor where we had to suffer the consequences of losing a lot of the artists who actually evoked emotion. Like
That's real.
X,
Juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nip.
Juice WRLD,
Yeah.
Nip, Pop Smoke,
Mac Miller.
Mac
Mac.
Miller.
That's a very good point.
These are a lot of
Wow,
like
that's a
these
very
were
good
some
point.
of the leaders in evoking emotion
Absolutely.
and connecting to a fan base and making you feel something. And we lost those in particular. Like the way that the previous generation talked about XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he was that
Once he
guy.
passed, I went and did my homework, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I can see why there's a whole generation who loves him. Juice WRLD, same thing. Like, we lost a moment to feel something, and nobody ever replaced it. So there's like a wide gap from like our generations, from the Coles and the Kendricks, and then it was that next wave, right? Maybe even like Young Thug, I would include him as that next wave. But then after Thug, it was Juice WRLD, it was X, it was Pop Smoke, and they're gone. And nobody ever came to like replace that type of connectivity to a fan base or putting that type of
that
emotion
magnitude.
in your music.
Yeah. If anything, they just tried to copy what everyone said is gonna work.
Exactly. Like Fabio, love Fabio.
Yeah.
Great. Like, I don't know if his ascension would have been here had Pop Smoke not gotten killed. And I'm not trying to compare
I
the
know
two.
what you mean. I know
It's
what
a very similar sound,
No.
very similar audience, but Pop Smoke was the star and the leader of that.
Pop Smoke. See, I'm gonna say I think drill is dead right now.
It should be.
Yeah, and Pop, you're right. Pop was figuring out how to take it to the next level.
Yep.
He was taking it mainstream. Even with, how everyone is saying, yo, we're in sample hell, which I don't agree with. I get it. You're tired of hearing them. But he was finding a way to invoke emotion in it. Like with what you know about love.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, I can actually feel myself as a younger person feeling love through this song with the way he's doing it. You make a very good point. I can't lie to you. It's a little fucked up though, because do we allow other people, like, is it because we're not listening, or is it just because it's not being made anymore?
I think it's both.
A little bit of both. Right.
It's definitely both, but I would say it's more of the latter, like the quality thing. Like music definitely just does not hit like it used to, period.
Yeah. Hence is why we're running to all types of other content. I can't believe myself. I wake up in the morning and I go, what am I about to watch on YouTube right now?
Same. Or did I miss anything that was super informative?
Absolutely. I go, yo, did I hit all of the Breakfast Club segments yet?
Yeah.
I know they upload them quick. All right, cool. Brilliant Idiots did some over here. All right, cool. What $1 million in worth? What they doing over there?
Yep.
Academics, what he doing over here?